Rufus, how are you doing today?
Just great.
All right. Okay, Rufus, we're going to talk about loyalty today.
Loyalty?
Yeah, loyalty means when friends stick close together.
Like that?
Yeah. You know what? Dogs are very loyal, aren't they?
Yeah, we're loyal.
Okay, well, you know what? We're going to have a little experiment to do. Do you see this? This is a magnet.
Okay.
And we're going to see if the magnet will stick to some of these things.
Oh, this is good.
Okay, here we got, a bookmark. Do you think it'll stick?
Yeah, it'll stick.
Here we go. Let's give it a try.
You know what it'll do?
What'll it do?
It'll fly.
It'll fly? You think it's going to fly? Oh, it did. It flew up to catch it. Magnets stick, don't they, to some things? Let's see if it'll stick to some of these other things we have. Oh, here's a pen. Do you think it's going to stick to the pen? Do you think it'll fly up just like the other thing?
Let me look. No, that's not going to work.
That's not going to work? You don't think so? Let's watch it. Let's watch it. Ooh, fly. No, it didn't stick at all.
That's not loyal.
You know what? Sometimes when we have friends, sometimes we're not loyal to them. That's not good. We need to be loyal, don't we? We need to stick together. Ooh, let's try this. How about paper clips?
Oh, yeah, they're going to fly right out.
They're going to fly right up to the magnet?
Yeah.
Okay, here, let's give it a try.
I believe I can fly.
It did. It flew all the way up.
Yeah, I was right.
You were right. Now there's something else. Are you ready for one other thing? Thanks for holding the magnet. This is paper.
No.
You don't think paper's going to work?
No.
Let's give it a try. Here we go.
See, it's not moving.
I know, we're not close enough yet.
It's not doing. What? What? You tricked me.
I did trick you. Do you see the paper clip on the back of it?
You tricked me.
Yeah, I did trick you, but I wanted you to know that loyalty is when we stick close together. Thanks, Rufus. But you know what? There's a Bible story.
Can I sing my song?
Sure, sing your song.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog, we got another story for you. It's from the Bible, so it is true. Hot dog, hot diggity dog, yeah.
Take a look here. Now in our story, Jonathan had died, and now King David is king.
Yeah!
Good job.
Dun, da, da, da.
Yeah, and look, King David is thinking. Let's take a look. Let's let everybody see what he's thinking. Rufus, what do you think he's thinking about?
I think Jonathan.
Yeah, he's thinking about his friend Jonathan. And he remembered that he made a promise to Jonathan that nothing would become between him and Jonathan except God. And nothing would come between their descendants, that means their kids, except God.
Oh, that's a good promise.
That is a good promise. Well, guess what? Now he thought, does Jonathan have any kids?
Oh, what'd he do?
So he told one of his servants, I want you to find out if Jonathan had any kids or if there's anybody in Jonathan's family still living. And so this servant went out, and he came back to David, and he had some news for David.
What?
He said that when Jonathan had a little boy named Mephibosheth.
Wow, what a name.
Yeah, what a name. When Mephibosheth was a little boy, looks like some soldiers were coming. Oh no, his nurse goes, I've got to run away. I got to keep Mephibosheth safe. So she went running, and then she fell. Oh no.
What? She fell?
She fell, and you know what? She hurt his legs. His legs were hurt. So he could never walk right without crutches. And look, here he is older, and he's using the crutches to walk.
Oh no.
And so the servant went back and said to King David, King David, yes, Jonathan had a son, Mephibosheth, but he doesn't walk right. And King David says, bring him to me. And they brought Mephibosheth to King David, and Mephibosheth was like, oh, what does the king want with me? But guess what? The king wanted to tell him, I was a loyal friend to your father.
Loyal, yes, stick together.
Yeah, I was a loyal friend to your father. And so I now want you to eat at my table.
Wow, look at that food.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the gold goblets. Gold? Yep.
Meat.
Yep, meat. See the oranges?
Yeah, grapes.
Yeah. Oh, there's some bread there? Yeah. So from then on, Mephibosheth ate at the king's table. So you know what? Because Jonathan and David made that oath and they were loyal to each other, it passed down to their children. And Mephibosheth and David were friends with each other. They were loyal to each other.
That is great.
And you know what? I got a question for you, Rufus. Rufus, who should we be loyal to most of all?
Jesus.
You're right. How can we be loyal to Jesus?
Pray.
Well, we can pray, we can read our Bible, and we can try to be more like Jesus.
Yeah, we can.
Good job, Rufus. I hope you guys remember, try to be more like Jesus every day. And how do we know how Jesus is? We read the Word.
I like that story.
Yeah, I did too.